All right, folks. Welcome back to our match between the Cazenovia Lakers and the Marcellus Mustangs. This is game 2 on the night. If you're just joining us, game 1 was a bit of a heartbreaker for Cazenovia. They jumped out to an early lead of about 8 points, and then the Mustangs came roaring back. We were pretty even through the teens, and then the Mustangs finished with 6 or 7 unanswered. So we will see if Cazenovia can bounce back in this game. It appears that Marcellus will be serving to begin. I apologize, the roster we were given does not have player numbers for Marcellus, so I can't tell you who the Marcellus players are. So it'll sound a little more biased towards Cazenovia this evening, and we apologize for that. But we'll make the best of it, and we'll have a good game. Serve comes into Corinne Albicker, and the Lakers pass it over for the point. First up serving for Cazenovia will be sophomore Caitlyn Smithers. Marcellus handles the serve and attempts to put it over in 3 hits, but it's just short. So 2 points to the Lakers, and Smithers will go back to the line. And this time it is blocked by Marcellus, and the serve will go back over to them. Bit of a miscommunication for the Lakers, and Marcellus will serve again. This time the serve is handled by Smithers. Smithers gets it right back, and it's blocked at the net. No, my apologies. It goes back to Marcellus. Mustangs with a 3-2 lead and the serve. This time it is handled by Albicker, Rajkowski, and I believe that was Smithers who sent it over. This time miscommunication for the Mustangs, and Cazenovia wins the serve back. Serving now is number 10, sophomore Ashley Lordon. And Lordon is just short, and Marcellus will take over. Serve comes into Albicker, and Rajkowski sends it over. Marcellus moves it back on 3 hits. Rajkowski, McLean, Caitlyn Frisbee sends it over. Good dig there by Audrey Wells. McLean, Frisbee sends it back over again, and this time it is good for the kill. (4-4). Zoe McLean serving for the Lakers. McLean sends it deep, and Marcellus will just pass it over. It was blocked to the net by Caitlyn Frisbee, and Marcellus is unable to recover. Cazenovia will keep the serve. McLean heads back to the line. Marcellus puts it over 1 hit. Rajkowski sends it right back. And almost blocked by Caitlyn Frisbee, but it goes through. And so with a good effort, Marcellus wins back the serve. And the serve is short. I believe serving for Casanova will be sophomore Katie Rajkowski. Rajkowski's serve is deep in the corner, but Marcellus is unable to handle it, and it works out for the Lakers. Rajkowski will take another shot. Serve is not as deep this time. Marcellus handles it. Nice set. And they pass it over. Tough for Rajkowski. And she was unable to keep it in. Great effort by Katie Rajkowski, though. But Marcellus will get the serve back. Serve is handled by Audrey Wells. Set up by McLean and over by Frisbee. And that is long. Going back to serve for Casanova is Smithers. No, my apologies, it's not Smithers, it's Caitlyn Frisbee. I misread the 3 for a 13, and Frisbee is short. Marcellus will take over with the score 8-7. Rajkowski handles it, McLean, and Smithers sends it over. Deep pass handled by Frisbee. Lordon picks it up. And a penalty on Marcellus will give the Lakers the serve. I believe this is Corinne Albicker, number 2, coming into serve. Yes, it is. Corinne is a sophomore. And Albicker's serve is short. Marcellus will take over. You may have heard it bounce off the ceiling, but it is playable. And Rajkowski sends it over. Nice dig by Casanova, but they're unable to get it over. And Marcellus will take over the serve. Good effort by Rajkowski to send it over. Bit of a miscommunication for Marcellus. And the serve will go back. We got a seesaw of a game here. I'm sure both coaches will be unhappy with some of the sloppy play, but I think everyone can be glad that their team is in the game. Caitlyn Smithers serving for Casanova. It hits the net, and just like that, we are tied with Marcellus serving. Diving attempt by Smithers. But unfortunately it is unsuccessful, and Marcellus will serve again. Right back to Smithers. This time she handles it. Set up by Rajkowski. And nobody home for the Lakers. Albicker. And McLean sends it over in 2. Marcellus sets it up. Good hit, but well played by Frisbee. Casanova is unable to complete it. But that was a tough hit. That was well done by Frisbee to keep it alive. Marcellus serves again. And this time they serve it out. I don't believe either team has led by more than 3 in this game. It remains anybody's game. Serving for Cazenovia, Ashley Lordon. Lordon is short. And Marcellus is short. Both teams dealing with some serving issues today. And I believe we have some substitutions. Lining up to serve for Cazenovia is Zoe McLean. McLean sends it over, handled by Marcellus, and they will tip it over. Rajkowski, McLean, back to Rajkowski. Haven't seen a signal from the ref. Cazenovia's ball. Rajkowski is successful with the kick. McLean lines up to serve again. Deep serve, but again, handled by Marcellus. They will pass it over. McLean. That was Maya Steele, and Frisbee sends it over. Marcellus unable to keep it in bounds, and McLean will go back to serve again. Well done by Marcellus to keep it alive. That's Smithers, McLean. Frisbee sends it over, and Marcellus is unable to get to it. Cazenovia will serve again. McLean leading the team on a nice little run. We'll see if she can keep it up. Well played by Marcellus to keep that alive. Caitlyn Smithers sends it over for Cazenovia. Tough one, but again, Marcellus keeps it alive. Maya Steele's attempt is blocked, and Cazenovia is unable to pick up the loose ball. Once again, we are tied. Serve comes into Smithers. McLean keeps it in. And good attempt by Smithers, but just wide to her right. Marcellus will serve again. Smithers keeps it up. Frisbee sends it over. Right back from Marcellus, and it evades Audrey Wells, and Marcellus will serve again. If I'm hearing correctly from the floor, I believe this is number 10, Lily Bozak, serving for Marcellus. Tough one for Steele to handle. We'll line up and do it again. Handled by Smithers this time. Cazenovia briefly keeps it alive, but it will go back over to Marcellus. Largest lead for either team in this game. Marcellus is lead by 4. Cazenovia will have to be careful to avoid a repeat of the first game. Comes into Albicker, put up by McLean, and then over by Cazenovia. Marcellus sends it back, but just too far, and Cazenovia will take over. Down 3. And Rajkowski's coming back to serve. Substitution for Cazenovia is Steele comes in for Albicker. and Rajkowski sends it over. Marcellus sends it back in one hit. Unfortunately for Casanova, sends it back in a great spot. No one able to get to it. And Marcellus's lead is back up to 4. Comes into Wells. McLean and Frisbee puts it away. Good teamwork by Casanova on that one. Lordon checks in for Wells. And going back to serve is Caitlyn Frisbee. Serve from Frisbee is short. Once again, Marcellus will serve with a 4-point lead. And Marcellus returns the favor for Casanova with a short serve. Both teams are creeping closer to 25, but Casanova still has life. Maya Steele back to the line. Strong serve from Steele. Marcellus puts it up and over. Steele puts it up. Smithers puts it over. Return by Marcellus, that's McLean. And Steele just tips it over. Just a little too high for Marcellus to handle. And Steele has earned herself another serve. Timeout called by... Unsure who called the timeout, but we have a 1-minute timeout. Seems like a good timeout to me. All right, welcome back. Coming out of the break. They still have not charged the timeout on the scoreboard, so up here we're still not sure who called the timeout, but nonetheless, Steele will serve with Casanova down 2. Strong serve from Steele. Marcellus handles it, but still deep in their own end. And good play by number 14 to get it over. Steele picks it up. Lordon unable to tip that one over, and Marcellus will serve with a 3-point lead. I believe serving for Marcellus is number 8, Hannah Fagan. Serve comes into Albicker. Violation on Marcellus. Casanova stays alive. Down 2, 20-22. And Smithers heads back to serve. Marcellus handles the serve, sends it over, back to Smithers, McLean, and I believe that was Rajkowski sending it over. Marcellus sends it back, again to Smithers, McLean, Rajkowski. And this time Rajkowski puts it away toward the back of the court, and Smithers will serve again. Casanova back to within 1. Smithers' serve is short, opens the door for Marcellus. 2-point lead, Casanova with only 2 more points to lose until this game slips away from them. Ball handled by Albicker, Smithers, Lordon sends it over. Blocked to the net. Casanova will take it back, down 22-23. Lining up to serve is Ashley Lordon. Her last serve was a bit of a mishit, but this one is true and very good. Well done by Marcellus to handle that. McLean puts it up. Rajkowski puts it over. Marcellus sends it right back. Smithers, McLean, Frisbee. Marcellus stays alive. Rajkowski, McLean, back to Rajkowski. One hit, Rajkowski sends it over. Smithers, McLean. Rajkowski will try again. Marcellus keeps it alive. Rajkowski tips it over. Marcellus puts it up. Good volley by both teams. Smithers puts it up. Over by McLean. Smithers, McLean. And Smithers is just short. But great effort by both teams on that volley. Looked dead in the water a couple times from up here, but the teams kept it alive. Game point for Marcellus. Albicker, McLean. Rajkowski sends it over. Good hit by Rajkowski. Marcellus unable to handle it. Casanova will serve down 2. And serving for Casanova will be Zoe McLean. McLean's serve is out, and Marcellus will take the second game. Much closer than the first. We will see what Casanova does next. We'll take a short break. Welcome back. Bit of a heartbreaker for Cazenovia in this match against the Mustangs. They were up by about 8 in the first game, came on hot early on, but then Marcellus came right back and ended up taking that game pretty handily. Second game was a great game. Evenly matched, both teams were in it, but ultimately Marcellus was the first past the pole, and as we head into game 3, we have some new lineups for both teams. So, a bit of a new look, and we will see how this one goes. Cazenovia will start with the serve, and serving first will be freshman Audrey Wells. And Wells' serve is just short, bounces off the top of the net, and Marcellus will take over. Once again, if you're just joining us, I apologize for not having names for the Marcellus players. The roster we were given did not have the player numbers listed. So we're playing a little bit in the dark up here. Our apologies to any Marcellus fans listening. This is Carly Voss. And Voss's serve goes over. Marcellus sends it back. Good attempt to keep it alive by Lucy Hagan, but ultimately Marcellus will prevail on the point and take over. Serve comes into Voss. Bit of a tough bounce, and you may hear the Marcellus bench celebrating the ace. Serve again comes to Hagan. Voss puts it up, and Abby Falso unable to get to it in time. Marcellus will serve again. Cazenovia unable to get it over. Marcellus retains the serve. Comes into Wells this time. Falso puts it up. And Evelyn Sanders' attempt to put it over is blocked. Serve again comes into Wells. A little bit out of Falso's reach, but she made an attempt. Cazenovia needs to be careful here. Marcellus starting to hit their stride. Hagan puts it up. Voss and Falso sends it over. Marcellus sends it right back. Good dig by Voss. And Olivia Lintz's set is just short. Number 20 for Marcellus has opened up a nice 7-point run. Cazenovia called for a violation. Marcellus will serve again. Serve comes into Voss. Falso sets it up. Lintz puts it over. Marcellus attempts to send it back, but good block by Olivia Lintz, who, after that good effort, will drop back to serve. Service short. Looks like a bit of a miss hit. If you can't hear down on the floor, Marcellus coach is redirecting a little bit. And it looks like we're ready to go. Marcellus called for a violation on the serve. And freshman Abby Falso lines up to serve for the Lakers. Once again, some coaching. But Falso lines it up and sends it over. Just wide to the left. And after that big 7-point run earlier in the game, the teams have traded points back and forth for the last few. And that will be a replay. Service short. Casanova takes over, down by 8. Going back to serve is number 5, Evelyn Sanders. Sanders, a freshman, sends it over. Ooh, good hit by Marcellus. That would have been a tough one for Linz to get to. Having earned the point, Marcellus will drop back to serve. Good hit by Sanders. She had to go down low for that one. Just pop it up. But it finds an empty spot in Marcellus's lineup. Serving now is Lucy Hagan. Good serve by Hagan. And unfortunately, a violation on the block attempt by Casanova, and Marcellus will serve. Serve is short. Casanovia's Audrey Wells will take over. Wells' serve comes in to the right of Marcellus. They send it over, and just out of the reach of Voss. Serve comes into Falso. Unfortunately, no one for Casanova in the area to pick it up on the second hit. Marcellus will serve again. Once again, the serve goes to Falso. This time she just hits it over herself. Marcellus sends it back, picked up by Hagan. Unfortunately, Casanova unable to complete the play. Marcellus will serve, leading by 11. Serve comes to Falso again. Evelyn Sanders keeps it alive. Carly Voss puts it over. You saw a bit of disappointment from Falso's body language on that one, but good teamwork to actually pick it up. Ultimately, the ball will go back over to Marcellus. Tough one for Sanders. After the serve from Marcellus is short, Carly Voss will drop back for Cazenovia. Strong hit from Voss. Marcellus picks it up, unable to get it over. If they could do that again, they would probably have attempted to hit it more to the center. Voss will serve again. Well played by Marcellus this time. They spike it just out of, I believe that was Hagen's reach. And Sanders and Wells combine to, I believe, get the point for Cazenovia. Yes. Cazenovia's point. Olivia Lintz will drop back to serve. Still down 11. Cazenovia's been hanging in there. Lintz serve well to the right of Marcellus's defense. They handle it, and good block by Hagen to deny the kill. Cazenovia creeps back to within 10. And Lintz's serve is just out. I believe serving for Marcellus is Abigail Bianchi. And it's hard to tell from up here. Yes, it was an ace. Very close to the line, but in nonetheless. Marcellus now just 3 away. Good effort moving forward from Cazenovia. Unfortunately, the return hit just wide. Marcellus will serve again. Falso sends it over. And Marcellus just off by inches. Good teamwork to set each other up. And Falso will drop back for Cazenovia. Lead is back up to 12 for Marcellus. And Falso is just wide. So Marcellus will line up to serve. Match point, Hannah Fagan, I believe, serving for Marcellus. Serve picked up by Hagen, Sanders, and Wells puts it over. Marcellus sends it back to Sanders. Falso. Wells puts it over again. Big hit from Marcellus, but just a little too far. And so Cazenovia clings to life. Evelyn Sanders will be serving. Sanders' serve is off the ceiling, and that will wrap it up for Marcellus. We'll stay for a minute to watch the teams congratulate each other, and then we will take a break and get set up for the varsity game. Marcellus sweeps all 3 games, but the outcome was more even than the scores would suggest. Great effort by both teams, and I think they can take pride in some of the things they accomplished. So we'll take a break and see you in a few minutes. Varsity game coming up around 7 o'clock. Stay tuned.